I'm assuming you would say yes on dismantling Department of Education.
Well, that's an understatement, yes.
So what would
I would in favor of dismantling the employees.
Right. So then what would you do after? What does that look like? How do we educate young Americans?
Oh, I thought you meant the guillotines. How do we educate young Americans? First of all, it is insane to me. The fact that we all go to school at the same time and have to sit in a chair for the same amount of time and all learn at the same time. Everyone watching this knows you have certain skills that you're better at. Maybe you're great at math. Maybe I'm better at woodworking. I don't know. We all have to learn at the same rate, the same exact thing. It makes absolutely no sense. The entire education, and when you stop and point that out, you're like, yeah, why are we all learning at the same rate at the same hours? It makes no sense because it's the Prussian model. The idea was, this came over in the late 1800s, early 1900s, we're going to create a nation of little soldiers or the equivalent little factory workers, so everyone will be a cog in a machine. It is designed not to educate, but to break the spirits of young children, especially independent thinkers. And that's why I always say that government schools are literal prisons for children and the only place many people will ever experience violence in their lifetimes. Some parents be like, it's a good thing that you learn, if you're trapped in a school, if you're bullied or someone you hate.
To socialize.
Right. But it's like, there's no other place anywhere as an adult where if I really hate you, I have to be locked in a situation with you. If it's a job, I can quit or I try to get you fired. There's no other situation. That's not a good lesson to learn. That's a terrible lesson to learn.
Yeah, there's no other situation where you're only hanging out with people who are exactly your age every single day, right? That's why so many kids can't talk to grown-ups.
Great point.
Where if they're homeschooled, they can talk to people of all ages, right?
This you triggered me because coming from Brooklyn, we're taught this idea that homeschooled kids are all freaks and weirdos. Yeah. And then I met some, and to have a conversation with a child who is confident and respectful, like they know you're the adult, they're the kid, but they're eager to learn. Government schools are the best way to get kids to hate reading and learning. You meet these homeschool kids, they want to talk to you about, I learned about the seashells, I learned about clouds. They can't wait to tell. They're curious. They're curious and they're excited. And these are the kids who going to a museum would be fun, whereas government schools, it's punishment. So the lie about homeschooling kids is something that fills me with such a sense of rage, I can't even talk.
Yeah, most entrepreneurs would rather hire a homeschool kid, knowing that they have discernment and independence and all of that. The independence
is the big one, because it's like, if I'm like, okay, I need this done by Wednesday, and on Wednesday they have a perfect paper for me, it's a miracle. Right. Reliability is the best thing people can compete on.